REOckstars, Mike Costigan here, giving you a backstage pass at what it's like to live the life of an REO agent. And I gotta tell you, on this one, you're really gonna see what selling REOs are all about. I'm gonna call this little baby the Love Shack. It's a typical REO. But I gotta tell you, big or small, I'm thrilled to have them. And to prove to you that the REORockstar uncensored REO secret system works, I got 34 properties today. One day alone. Now, when's the last time you listed 34 properties in a day? All right, let's get to this property. Okay, guys, as you can see, I have gone ahead, posted notice on the door. I've already gone ahead, taken my front pictures, my exterior pictures of the property, including all the damage. I'm going to go ahead and walk you around this house so you can really get a good idea of what we're dealing with here. Got my front shot, street scenes, and then I got my exteriors. This is one of these houses that, you know, at least from the outside, there's so much damage. We're probably not going to rehab it. You never know. If it's a Fannie Mae direct property, there's a possibility. They'd probably just tear down this carport. I mean, frankly, it's just unsafe. And that's going to be my recommendation, is not repair. It's just deconstruct, tear it out. Heck, it's on its way to falling anyway. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things. Doorknob's been removed. Obviously, this thing's falling apart. I have checked the electrical meter and actually failed to take a picture. So I'm going to go ahead and take the picture now. I'll take one a little further back. Flash. Okay. There is no power going, so I know there's nobody living here. And one thing I want you to realize is when you look at a house like this, your automatic assumption may be nobody lives here. But I got to tell you, these are the ones that surprise you. These are the ones where I find people, particularly squatters. Now let me show you a couple things that bother me. This window, not so much. But when I walk around to this side, I notice this window, it's not only been busted out, but all the glass has been removed. Somebody's pulled it out to access the house. Same thing on this big window. The entire window has been pulled out. So now I gotta tell you, these are the kind of houses that frankly scare me a little bit. Because this is when I can come upon somebody in a house. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and make entry into the property. Frankly, I haven't even banged on the door yet, which is kind of a silly mistake. Should have done that before going around the house. But I'm going to go ahead and bang on the door. If there's no answer, I'm going to go ahead and gain entry. I use just a huge screwdriver. This normally gets me in any window, any door, especially in these old houses. And very simply, I can show you, well, screens are on the windows, which I'll probably have to remove one, but if you just slide the screwdriver right up between the panes, push it forward or twist it, it normally separates the top, top part of the window from the, at a loss for words, I'm sorry. It normally separates the top part from the bottom part enough from that lock where you can just slide it open and get right in. All else fails, I'll climb in through that broken window. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and make entry. I'll show you guys the inside as soon as I get in. See you in a bit. Okay, well, it took all of about 5 seconds to get in this house. One-handed screwdriver, 1 foot. Door came right open. Appears to be vacant. I've made a lot of noise and announced myself. Let me take you through this property. But like I said, these are the kind of properties that make me nervous. You know, again, I cannot stress enough, safety first. Definitely safety first. I am always armed. In fact, I have the camera in one hand, my gun locked and loaded in the other. If you're not going to carry a gun, and I would never advise you to carry a gun or not to carry a gun, it's your own personal choice. But carry something, preferably something like pepper spray. Okay, as you can see, this is a very, very typical REO. Things we're going to report on this property. Just a total disaster. The ceiling, drywall completely coming down. We've got obviously a pretty large roof leak over here. Looks like the water's coming down, so we're going to report all of this. We're going to check these gas logs. Okay, that is personal property. It's not permanently affixed. It's not worth much. More ceiling damage. Tiny little bedroom. Okay, nothing significant here. Another thing that we want to note, this is an old little house. It has beautiful hardwood floors. Things like this just need refinish. This place would be very, very cute. Okay, let's go into the room that had all the window knocked out. You can see where somebody has actually broken this in. Somebody has definitely accessed the house. I don't see anybody in there, do you? Good. No. Paneling damaged. It's missing fixtures. Here's the bath. Totally disgusting. Take you through the kitchen. We want to note that the appliances are here. We've got a washer and a dryer. Technically in Georgia, this is personal property. So we do want to note this stuff. Washer and dryer. It's all crap, but it is still personal property. I'm going to go back to this little back room. Man, look at that electrical box. Haven't seen anything like that in a long time. Got your furnace behind that wall there. More ceiling damage. House really is in major need. Total rehab. Refrigerator. Thing is, again, we got to report this personal property. It's just nothing of significance that's really going to matter. So all I'm looking at here, again, a very typical little REO property. We'll probably list this property somewhere in the neighborhood of $20,000 max. I've got myself a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. Nothing more than a kitchen sink. It is one heck of an oven and range below. And that's it. So again, guys, not much to show you in this house. I'm going to go through. I'm going to photograph everything, make copious notes. The biggest thing that you want to remember with this house, if I was going to give you any kind of tip, is immediately I'll have my crew out here tomorrow to instantly secure this house. It is the very first thing you want to do. There's obviously a lot of rehab work to be done, but I'm going to get my crew out here, rekey all the doors. We're going to board up these windows immediately. Go ahead and get estimates for a trash out on the property. In fact, it's Fannie Mae. I don't even have to get estimates for a trash out. It's going to be handled by Safeguard. So make good notes. Go ahead and get it secured. Give my recommendations. This is another vacant property that I believe they probably won't rehab this one. We'll go ahead and we'll get it priced. We'll get it right up on the market. This is actually a real good assignment. Very small commission on this one, but these are our bread and butter. So we love it. So anyway, again, Mike Costigan giving you a backstage pass of what it's like to be an REO agent. And again, 34 properties in one afternoon. By the way, most of them came after 12 p.m. today. So just over a half a day. Not bad. Talk to you soon, guys.